political war of words as well. To discuss this, we are joined by my guests. We have JVC Sriram, who is a political commentator, Dr. Nikul Patel, who is leader of the Congress Party, A. Sarvanan, spokesperson of the DMK. Good evening to all of you. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for joining us here on Times Now this evening. Mr. Sarvanan, let me begin this debate with you this evening. How will you like to respond to the comments that are now being made by the BJP after the meeting that happened in Chennai earlier today, where a 7-point resolution was also adopted? BJP is of the view that, Chief Minister of Kerala specifically was invited to talk about an artificial issue that he says is being created by the DMK. How will you like to respond?
See, if the BJP says this is an artificial issue, it means they don't know the constitution or they want to deceive the people of this country. The 84th Amendment of the Constitution, which was brought into force in 2001, froze the delimitation exercise for the next 25 years and which expires 2026, and 2026 delimitation has to happen. This is the first fact. I don't know whether the leaders of the BJP are aware of this or deliberately avoiding to speak about this. This is the first aspect. The second aspect is 2021, the census should have taken place, but due to COVID, the census did not take place. BJP took this as an opportunity. They know 2026 there is going to be a delimitation exercise. What does the 84th Amendment say? It says the census after the first census after 2026 will be taken into account for delimitation. So they carefully, slyly, cunningly, to deceive the people, did not deliberately conduct the census before 2026. So they want to conduct the census after 2026 and ensure that before 2029 delimitation exercises take place, and the southern states should be made politically marginalized. And the Prime Minister, while inaugurating the new parliament, says it is incumbent, it has become a must that the parliament should expand. That is why we have 1,000 seats here.
Okay.
So who is cheating the people? Does the leaders of the BJP who speak not aware of all these things? What are they trying to avoid? What are they trying to hide? And people of Tamil Nadu, see, our Chief Minister, Mr. M.K. Stalin, has brought this issue out and the BJP is rattled. It has come out of syllabus. They thought they can bury this issue, suddenly prop it up and take everybody by surprise. The usual BJP playbook, which was destroyed by our leader, Mr. M.K. Stalin. And look at the solidarity. Okay. Almost 7 states, the chief ministers, deputy chief ministers and political leaders are here. And this issue is going to resonate across the country. If you look at the last 1 month after our chief minister spoke about this, there have been so many articles. People who love our democracy, neutral journalists and intellectuals have commented upon it, written about it, and they want a fair delimitation.
Okay. So
that is the point here.
We've heard the points you have made, Mr. Sarvanan, and some of them, of course, are valid as well. Of course, I'll come to you about the larger strategy that perhaps DMK has, which many are also talking about in just a bit. But before that, let me go across to JVC Sriram and get his response to the point that you have made. Now, DMK's allegation is that it's not an artificial issue, really, that the party is raising, for which it is gathering the support of other political parties in other states as well. DMK feels it's the BJP that's cheating people. It plans to conduct census exercise after 2026 and before 2029, ahead of the next Lok Sabha elections. But the question really is that who is misleading the people here? Because BJP so far has been saying that even conversations around this delimitation exercise have not started. So what is giving this idea to the DMK and southern states specifically that it is going to take away, it's not going to be implemented in a fair manner? JVC Sriram, how will you like to address the concerns raised by Sarvanan? Do you think they are valid?
Good evening, Ina, and to my fellow panelists and the viewers. The point here is that point number 1, did the Prime Minister, the Home Minister, the Election Commission or any authority come out and say that this is how we are going to carry out? Absolutely no. There has been no discussion on that. Point number two, which we need to understand and note. During the 2024 election campaign, Mr. Narendra Modi, when he was addressing a rally in Telangana, he openly said that according to the existing delimitation practices which had been followed repeatedly by the Congress government, it is noted that southern states may lose up to 100 constituencies. But I would ensure that that doesn't happen. Now he is on record as said. Now if Mr. Saravanan doesn't understand proper English, and I can understand, he will not understand Hindi. So
when did Narendra Modi speak English?
Nodding his head.
No. When did Mr. Narendra Modi speak English?
Wait. When your turn comes, you speak. So, what is happening is, they took up the Hindi issue, they took up the educational policy, the NEP. The NEP doesn't mandate Hindi to be included. In fact, to implement education policy, Tamil Nadu has got 37,000 odd government schools. They have to implement it only in 257 schools. And they try to divert the issue. Then they took up delimitation. These are all diversionary tactics because DMK has never ever come back to power. Only once when they were governing, they came back to power. That was in 1971. After that, some of the elections, they even lost the status of being a recognized opposition. Fearing anti-incumbency, fearing what is going to be faced by the DMK, they are trying to raise non-issues. Because Mr. Stalin could have met the Prime Minister of this country. He had met and sought an appointment with him and briefed him that this is what is the status. He didn't do that. They are raising it in public. Because in several other things, they are raising it in private. Why can't they go and talk to the Prime Minister? They don't. Because they want to make an issue out of a non-issue.
Okay.
What happened? 1 minute, Ina, 1 minute. Allow me to complete this point. What happened to the glorious Indie bloc? Where is Akhilesh Yadav? Where is Tejasvi Yadav? Where is Mamta Banerjee? Where are the probably the potential candidates of the opposition of the India Alliance? None of them are there. They cherry-picked Punjab. Naveen Patnaik, BJD is not part of India Alliance. PRS is not part of India Alliance. So this is basically an optics. There is absolutely no unity. And last but not the least, as Mr. Saravanan endorsed the statement of his minister that North Indian states, people are producing babies like pigs. Is it constitutional? Is it even moral to use that kind of language?
Okay. Mr. JVC Sriram, you've made your points. Let me quickly, go across to A. Saravanan for a quick rebuttal, because that's the point that seems to be emerging. That looks like a larger strategy here. Is the idea to create this north-south divide? Because one after the other, if you see the issues that have been picked up, it started with the 3-language policy, delimitation, rupee symbol changed on your budget documents, and now this show of unity that we have seen of southern states specifically, and then no action against your own minister who said that people in the north give birth like pigs to increase population. Is that the attempt? Mr. Saravanan.
Oh, yeah. The question is to me.
Yes.
See, the north-south divide, it is being created by the BJP. Because BJP does not bother about South India. It specifically does not bother about the state of Tamil Nadu. And when you speak about...
With due respect, Mr. Saravanan.
No. I'm coming to it.
I asked you a pointed question. A minister in your government in Tamil Nadu has said that people in the north give birth like pigs to increase population.
See,
how should we interpret this statement?
See, if you are going to take such random statements made by other ministers.
But these are not random statements. It is made by a minister.
If the same thing, Union Minister said, God says, what is son of the soil? He is still holding the post. What should you say? Did the Prime Minister sack him? What kind of this thing? Is that not a random statement? Does it reflect the mindset of the Union government? Is it the stand of the BJP? So don't do this. When we are speaking about a serious issue, don't divert it.
We are not trying to divert it, Mr. Saravanan. A minister in Tamil Nadu has said something, and I'm seeking a response from you, sir.
That is why I gave you an example. I'm telling you that is a random statement. That is not to reflect the sentiment of the government here, sentiment of the
So will you take action against this minister? Why have we not heard anything from Mr. M.K. Stalin against him?
Did they take action against Mr. Giriraj Singh?
No, I am asking you, why can't DMK set an example?
That is what?
Why can't then DMK set an example and explain and teach to BJP that this is how they act against people who talk?
We have set thousands of examples. The BJP will not follow that. See, that is not, the issue is not that here. The issue is, you are speaking about the North-South divide. And you started off with the three-language formula. Who started that? It is the BJP. The union minister had the audacity, had the arrogance to say, I will not give you 2,100 crores. As though we are asking that money out of his pocket or out of the coffers of the money stashed by the BJP, 7,000 crores in their kitty. We did not ask this money from the Prime Minister's relief fund. We were asking PM CARES fund. We are asking this money from the consolidated fund, which is contributed from the people of Tamil Nadu. From the sweat and toil.
So you're saying there is no such strategy as being suggested by the BJP that DMK has to create this North-South divide ahead of the elections?
No. Okay. Absolutely no.
Okay, I want to also go across to Dr. Nikul Patel. He's been waiting patiently for quite some time. He's leader of the Congress party. And Dr. Nikul Patel, the point that's also being raised, as Mr. JVC Sriram also mentioned, is that the show of unity that we saw in Chennai today also is exposing the cracks that seem to be widening as far as the INDIA bloc is concerned. How will you like to respond?
Yeah. Firstly, if you see the matter of delimitation, how it is emerging out, and we all know that constitutionally it has to implement in after 2026. And basically the entire issue is like that. Initially we have seat distribution as number of people, equal people number of distribution in each constituencies. But that has changed to after 84th Amendment, and that is how this family planning concept came into the picture. Regarding your question, I think there is no cracks that you find in between anything. But over here today, if some political party wants to meet and want to reflect that whatever policies that was framed by central government during that time, and we are following that policy, then why there should be a loss to us in number of seats that one must have to the...
But Dr. Nikul Patel, that question was raised because we did not see Tejasvi Yadav, we didn't see Akhilesh Yadav. We saw Bhagwant Mann for sure from Punjab, apart from leaders from other southern states.
See, that doesn't raise a question about that we have any problem with anyone or anybody is having problem with anyone. Over here, if you see, the basic objective was to understand the delimitation process, what I think Stalin sir called everyone and they want to discuss and they want to represent, because their main objective is to focus to the delimitation committee that fine, we have implement a policy that was planned by the central government, and now when it comes to again a delimitation after 2026, the population census is still pending.
Right.
And if based on equal population representation, if a number of seats are going to decrease, and then definitely it will affect the ultimate onto the representative of People's Act. That is what their concern was.
Okay.
And if they are discussing and they are bringing it to the next level, then we all will be sitting together and discussing it at a larger level. Bharatiya Janata Party had not to worry about it. It's our due right, and we can do, and we can discuss any issue that is related to our representation to the floor of Parliament.
All right. I'm completely out of time, but thank you very much, all of you. Mr. A. Sarvanan, Mr. JVC Sriram and Dr. Nikul Patel. Appreciate you speaking with us here on Times Now and sharing with us your perspective. Of course, this is going to be our top focus ahead as well. For now, slipping into a very, very short break. We'll be back with lots more. Stay with us.